Hey guys, welcome to Science Class with Mr. Reynolds. Today we're going to talk about scientific notation. Scientific notation is a way of writing really big numbers in a more manageable way, or really small numbers in a more manageable way. And when I say big numbers, I mean like, when you got all these zeros, if you're talking about how many grains of sand on the planet, stuff like that. Really small numbers, I don't mean one, I mean like well below zero if you're measuring the size of an atom or a dust grain or something like that. So all you need to remember is if you're going in the left, it's going to be positive. When I say going to the left, I mean moving your decimal point. And when you're going to the right, or moving your decimal point to the right, it's going to be negative. Think of a temperature scale. Okay, anything this way is above zero, anything that way is below zero or negative. What's going to be today? Minus 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, well there you go. So, first thing we need to do is establish that this is a whole number. And by doing that, as we talked about in class, you just put a decimal there, okay? Now we need to move that decimal to the left, so it's going to be positive, and we need to place it between two numbers that makes it between 1 and 10, okay? So if we move this decimal over to here, that's 0.17, that's below 1, so that doesn't work, okay? If we move it here, that's 17, that's above 10, and that won't work. So you put it here. 1.7 is between 1 and 10. So we'll write that down here, 1.7, okay, and then times 10. This always has to be written because this is what we're multiplying by, okay, with the exponent that we're going to put in. So we need to see how many spaces we moved over with that decimal. Now don't count the number of zeros, count the number of spaces between the numbers, because otherwise it might come up with a wrong number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? So we put an exponent of 9. That's it. That's all you do. Now come over, we'll do the next one here. Anywhere along the way, if you want to pause this video and try to figure it out before I show the answer, go ahead. That's great. Practice is just what we're hoping for in here. So I'm going to put, you want to pause this? Okay, pause it. All right, now you're back. Okay, so we'll put a decimal here. We need to move it over to make a number between 1 and 10, and that's going to be here, 4.32. And then you write this down here, 4.32 times 10, because this always gets written. Now let's count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the exponent is 7. So you got 4.32 times 10 to the 7th. It's another way of writing that. Okay, next one. Go ahead and pause the video if you so choose. Okay, I assume you're back. Put a decimal there. We're going to move it down here, because if it's here, it's below 1. If it's here, it's above 10. Don't want that. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5.17 times 10 to the 8th. Very good. The bottom row here, these are all negative. So we're going to move our decimal to the right, and as it says up here, if you go to the right, it's got to be negative. So let's see. We're going to move this decimal to make it a number between 1 and 10. So what do you think that would be? All right, so I'm sure you're yelling at the screen. It's 1.7, stupid. So, all right, that's, put it right here. And it's going to be 1.7 times 10. Once again, that's always written. Now let's count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I done? Of course not. Since it's negative, we have to make this exponent negative. Next one. Move the decimal over. That's going to be not here, because that's 0.432, too small. Not here, that's 43.2, too big. I know, I hate wiping it off. It's going to be all smudgy now. Put it right here. So 4.32. Now, write this 4.32 times 10. Now we need to figure out what our exponent's going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Aha, see, yeah, you caught me. Got to put the negative in there. Last one. Go ahead and pause the video, see if you can figure it out. And we're back. Okay, hopefully you guys are pausing the video, not just watching me give the answer, because by you practicing, that's how you're going to get it. That's how you're going to understand it. If somebody just gives you the answer, it just goes in one ear and out the other. But if you actually figure it out on your own, that's good. So I'm hoping you're doing that. So move this decimal over to make it a number between 1 and 10. That would be 5.17. So 5.17 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully that's what you got, because that's the right answer. And this is it. The worksheet that we're going to do in class, you're going to have 25 of these, 25 of these. But if you did it once, you understand it. I mean, this is not a difficult concept. So you're going to do fine in class. Just remember, practice makes perfect. Okay? Hope it all works out well for you. Thanks for coming. See you next time.